Hello everybody, welcome back into another episode of Blasphemous 1. So on last night's stream, I got the true ending, and then after that I screwed around a little bit with the arcade thing, didn't beat it just because I didn't really feel too inclined to do so, and then I started New Game Plus and talked to the person at Petrus, and I still really don't have any idea of what's exactly going on with that. So anyway, we'll pick it up a little bit from there. I know the Lore Hunter released a new video about what to prepare for with the DLC of Blasphemous 2. And it sounds like if you go into New Game Plus in that one, it will completely delete everything that you have, essentially. But now they're allowing you to duplicate your save, which I think is fantastic, because it's always annoying to me that Souls-likes don't have proper save systems for some reason. It's just needlessly restrictive to me. But anyway, Asenex, Floorgeborge, Without Horns, welcome back in. So let's go ahead and dive back in. Hello, boy. A new game mode has been unlocked. John Doe. What? Oh yeah, so on my New Game Plus playthrough, I did the one mode which makes my HP get segmented into 3 parts, and I fought Perpetua, and then that was about it. I guess I swung too soon. You were about to suggest watching the Lore Hunter video? I actually did watch that one because it was short and to the point. I know he has like another one where he's reviewed the DLC and the thumbnail says higher highs, lower low, which maybe the lower low is the fact that you don't carry everything over into the New Game Plus. But I don't know. Oh. I pressed the wrong button to grab that again. Okay, so guilt fragments do heal you still. Good to know that. Be careful, someone already uploaded the entire DLC. That's weak. Those jerks. Thanks for the warning, though. So, I think the Lore Hunter actually had a couple bits. Ooh, I thought I was going to fall into that spike pit that's below me. Oh, right. You can't do that in this game. That was totally me being debated by Blasphemous 2, because in that one, you can grab those ledges and then manually slide under them. Whereas in this game, you have to have a platform to slide onto an edge like that. Scalleezy, welcome back. How's it going? You need to ask if New Game Plus is actually New Game Plus scaled, or if it's New Game difficulty and I have the option of modifiers. I don't know too much other than what was in that video. He said that there were additional settings that carry over into like further New Game cycles, which I don't exactly know what that means. How did that just get hit? Because my dash was way over before that. So, how Blasphemous 1 seems to have its like challenge run integrated, I don't know if you like get rewards for doing that, or like specific items that carry over, or he said that none of the prayers, the rosaries, or weapons carry over. So I really don't know what else would. Maybe like the church things, but that doesn't seem exactly like what I think you would have been talking about. Bro, these things are so tanky. Alright. One of the options in New Game Plus for Blasphemous 2 is insta-kill spikes, apparently. He didn't mention scaling, if you can recall. The modifiers are just for that run, but the rewards carry over. Yeah, but I don't know what the rewards are. which is kind of a big deal. Whew. I don't know how I was safe there. Oh god. Oh. Right, I just need to play better. Yes, I'm very curious to learn what those rewards are. Because it sounds like the things that you don't carry over, that's almost like virtually everything in the game. So the only thing that would kind of make sense to me would be how in this version of New Game Plus, you could get like that extra fervor regenerating thing as one of the game modes. So I don't know if that kind of thing stacks or something else entirely. Skins? Skins would make sense. That's a good one. Wait, were there costume skins in Blasphemous too? I don't remember that. If I got any, I don't recall a separate menu screen telling me about them. Oh boy, contact damage. I'm not too much of a fan of the increased difficulty so far. You could directly access the Mother Mothers from here using the Fall Immunity Relic? Yeah. That seems like an oversight. Is it? Oh yeah, so I was thinking overnight or over the day or whatever. I think Scally's said that I sequence broke to go someplace and to fight Perpetua first. I'm gonna die. Bro, I wasn't trying to grab that. Okay. I do wish that like holding down made you not grab ledges sometimes. I'll have to pay attention. And thinking about like sequence breaking to get to Perpetua, I could see how that would work. Because if you don't know about the hidden access point to the cistern, I guess it kind of would break the normal sequence of events. Because I had forgotten how I tracked her down in my first playthrough. But you know how I tell you guys not to spoil things? So that's kind of what happened. Because somebody's like, hey, make sure you check out this bottom floor. And then, well, I can't exactly unsee that. You know what? I don't think it's the difficulty that annoys me about this so much as it is, like, it feels striking the enemies that they have very inconsistent HP pools, and that's what's annoying me more than anything. Hondo echoes of Salt, Mourning, and Havoc, Mother of Mothers. Can you get to the Mother of Mothers from this side of the map? Oh, I guess if you have all the relics to jump over the swamp stuff. Yeah, okay, I could see that. No. What a jerk. Man, I hate these ledges. That was totally my fault. Oh, you thought they were saying that you could fall directly to Mother of Mothers? No, you'd be able to go to, like, that boss room hallway and then continue trekking to the right. You got to Perpetua's Tomb on your first playthrough, so you wouldn't call it a sequence break? I don't think it would be like a full-on sequence break, because all it takes is, like, breaking open a secret door. I mean, I did too. I don't know if I would have found that door on my own, to be fair. So anyway, for Blasphemous 2, getting rid of all of the stuff for New Game Plus, I think that probably adds a little bit more replayability to the game. Actually, I don't know. You don't really have to worry about relics. I should have just left that be. I was just trying to have it go back earlier. I need to play more carefully. The bane of my existence. And I parried it and still got hit. Let's do that button. I'll be honest, I kind of forgot that I could heal for a bit. Because when I saw the 3 dots in my mind, I was like, okay, you got 3 hits, that's it. And I know I have my prayer, but I've just been sucking. You'd have to re-upgrade every weapon again. Yeah. That's why I think there could be a little bit more replayability, because then you could go different routes and not have it be like an absolute joke. Empty bile vessel? Sweet. Oh, yeah. Do I go down? It won't matter. Okay. Yeah, so I'm deciding whether or not I want to use like the sword or the daggers for the next playthrough, or just be stubborn and continue with the hammers. What am I doing? I was not paying any attention to what I was doing, apparently. Imagine if Elden Ring wiped your journey for inventory for Journey 2. I don't mind that, and I think it'd be pretty cool if you were able to like keep one item permanently in your inventory, so like that way you could start a new game, like slowly incrementally build up your playthroughs. So if you wanted to start the game with any weapon, like a boss weapon, so you could start it at like +0, but it's just kind of like permanently yours for every New Game Plus playthrough after that, I think it'd be pretty cool. So if you wanted to start with like Malekith's Black Blade, just have it like a 0 stat requirement to use at the beginning of the game, and it just like scales with upgrades or something. New Game 900 would be amazing. It's a little bit deceptive how far they can throw those. I think there was a game that I played that did do like a New Game Plus cycle kind of like that, but I can't remember what it is. So I hit this thing? Do I hit that one? I don't remember how that works. Alright, so there's a little bit of a delay on it. So, donk. Got it. Ask Next needs to still do the DLC. I'm assuming you're talking for Elden Ring. It's interesting. Now, the first playthrough is pretty great, but I'm curious to see how people are going to regard it years from now, because I still think that there's quite a number of people in like the honeymoon phase of the game. We're not going to worry about grabbing that, because I'm just going to fall down and then hit the things on the left to unlock that. Did that hit me? I don't think so, because I would have fallen and gotten her, right? Maybe I was already at that. Oh, all of my bile flasks got restored from the thing. Okay. So I'm going to fall down here. Oh, I forgot how many enemies were in this spot. Ow. I'm scared. Holy guacamole. Okay. Now we can switch out our relics. What does this one do? That's the swamp jump. I don't care about that. Okay. You've mostly been on Final Fantasy XIV. Understandable. So we just got tears. I don't remember what we got normally. You got Knot of Rosary Rope. Okay, so we'll have 2 ropes that we can give to the lady up top. The charm of Blasphemous 1's New Game Plus is adding new content to have fun with, alongside seeing how you can skip and streamline your path. Yeah. You got Shadows of the Erdtree for your birthday, or Shadow rather, and you feel almost guilty because you're super addicted to Monster Hunter World at the time, still haven't beaten Rulana. I really like parts of the Rulana fight, like the first phase. Why is it all screaming here? Oh, probably Altus Gracias. Like, one of the only NPC names that I can remember. Oh, there's a baby. How did I get that originally? Because I must have, like, aimed up. Okay. I don't think there's anything that way. Dang it, it's gonna bother me. Oh, okay. This was a shortcut. And I don't need to worry about that chest because I kind of already sequence broke it. You know, I'll admit, my first time playing through this game, I don't know if I voiced the thought, but I thought it was strange that the enemies didn't respawn between each menu, between each screen. So having them come back now is a little bit surprising and not at the same time. Which I know that's more specific to this mode. Anyway. Alright. You know what? This is silly. Let's just go grab our Preview. Then we'll do the bell guys. And then we'll get the rosaries. Altus Plateau Gracious? Yeah, exactly. The Echoes of Salt are down. Oh yeah, you mean like the stage. I was like, what is the Echoes of Salt? You have acquired dried clove. So we could give that to our leper buddy. Alright. Not gonna give Best Foot Boy Redento. I'll do that in a little bit. I just want to get my rosaries first. Unlock all of this stuff. Oh yeah, I need to talk to these, don't I? I didn't talk to the first one. Or wait, does this even matter? Does it matter for New Game Plus? Probably not, because it didn't say like my abilities upgraded.
Do not fear my body, through which so much lightness and darkness pass, nor my visage, which appears disfigured from behind these golden bars. Soledad by name, I was looked up on the orders of His Holiness in this cage, that the miracle then proceeded to decorate.
Wait, so is she calling His Holiness Soledad? Is that not Escobar, or is it Soledad Escobar? Is that his last name, his surname, or... I guess, I don't know.
The High Will has granted me the opportunity to help you, while my body remains a blue flame.
She is Soledad? Right. For some reason, I thought she was Engracias. That's the other girl, the olive girl, who was knitting. Okay, that's right. Thank you.
I will wait, sleeping, until you hand the knots over to me, so that my hands of smoke may tie them, thus expanding the mysteries of your rosary. Now let my fingers tie a new mystery. Do you have more knots for me? Return once you possess new rosary knots to thread. May your heart...
You know, I just realized all of my defensive rosaries are literally useless in this mode, except for things that, like, increase speed. Because I'll take the same amount of damage no matter the hit. Silent things which don't really interact with defenses. Extra thrust while in the air. Oh, did I not have the wheel on? Whoopsies. Hey, Robbie, welcome back in. You're super excited for the DLC tomorrow, but you might go trick-or-treating tomorrow since tomorrow's Halloween. You could do both. You could go trick-or-treating and then play, or play and then go trick-or-treating, maybe. I need to double-check when the DLC actually gets released. I still haven't done that. Oh no, Forgeboard said, Blasphemous 3 will have full anime cutscenes and be a 3D Devil May Cry-like. Do you know something about B3 that we don't? Alright, so we got our rosary things. What was the floor above her? Oh, that was one of the guilt things that I need to kill eventually. Do I have the key for this? So I know that breaks open. Must be a lever on the other side. It's probably going to rain tomorrow. You hope it doesn't rain at night. If you don't mind me asking, and if you're not too specific, Robbie, where are you from? Because it's been a remarkably warm October so far. And back in my day, when I was a kid, we would trick-or-treat. When it was freaking, like, snowing sometimes. Wait, the one didn't die? Come on, bro. Keep dashing. I need to, like, reduce my dash cooldown. I think I have a toe for that, because this is just pissing me off. What's this one do? The fervor? I'm not using enough to make the best use of that. Like, that feels... I wish there was, like, an indicator for when your dodge was on or off cooldown. Oh yeah, there's a baby over there. Oh, I forgot about that. That's quite nice. That's lovely, in fact. Hollow Knight did the dodge cooldown perfectly. Yeah, Hollow Knight did movement exceptionally well. Which I never really got the impression that it did from like the trailers and gameplay that I saw of it. So I was pleasantly surprised actually having played it directly. Robbie said, is B3 going to be even harder than B2? We don't even know if there's going to be a B3. After the ending of Blasphemous 2, I was kind of under the impression that the story might be wrapping up, but I don't know what they're going to do with the DLC. Maybe we will end up having a Blasphemous 3 at some point eventually.
Oh, thou art the answer to my prayers. The Order thanketh thee for thine aid. It is of little use for me to remain here. Go with the Father, O penitent one.
We got Tears of Atonement.
It is of little use for me to remain here.
Go with the Father. So we're on the same side, essentially? Okay. Hey, Adlai, how's it going? Welcome back. Did I get the other ending for Blasphemous 2? No, the only thing that I would need to do is, not give the Embers. So it'll be fun to rip my hair out figuring out how to get that new ending with the DLC, right? What a jerk. Yeah, things are a lot tankier this time around. Okay. You thought B2 was harder than B1 and Hollow Knight in your opinion? I don't know. I think Hollow Knight is consistently more difficult. I don't know if there's any boss in Blasphemous 2 that's quite on the same level, although you've been doing challenge stuff in Blasphemous, so that's probably giving you a bit of a better picture. I'm curious, did you do like all of the Pantheon stuff with Hollow Knight or anything like that?
Bitter moments reunite us again, penitent one. An unsurmountable wall seemeth to interpose itself between our feet and our holy destinations. Will there ever be a blessing that save us from this sorrow? An unsurmountable... Will there ever...
Hollow Knight's a bit weird. It feels like the Dream update and Coliseum stuff were super hard, but otherwise it was just right. Yeah, I don't remember Hollow Knight being crazily difficult by any means. I know, like, I did fight some bosses kind of early, and that made them a little bit more difficult, like the dream form of that soul bug dude. I guess they're all bugs. That narrows it down literally 0. But the dude in the tower that like 8 souls or something like that. I had fun with that. And the other boss that kind of sticks out in my mind as being on the more challenging side was the circus boss. And I can see Radiance being quite difficult in the right circumstances as well. Wasn't there also the one of the blacksmith dudes? Or not blacksmith, sword nailsmiths? Nail masters, that's probably the right word. You guys have trouble with the Mantis Lords? That one gave me a little bit of trouble, but once I figured it out, it was almost like riding a bike. Nightmare King Grim is famously difficult, yeah. I can't pick this up. So how did this break open? Okay, never mind. Got it.
I'm not worthy of thine infinite compassion. Blessed are those of us who find it. I will pray for thee and thank the Master for his holy encounter. Now my feet are marching towards holy prohibitions. How can a simple pilgrim advance through such fortification? O fraternal father, O master of pilgrims, how arduous are your upcoming trials?
Let's finish out that dialogue.
It is of little use for me to remain.
Alright. So I don't remember. Oh, it's already in my inventory, isn't it? Do I have the normal version or the immaculate one? Wait. Can I even do them anymore? Do I have to re-get the weight of sin thing? And if so, I'm in trouble because I don't remember how I got it. Anyway, it's a quest item. The guilt bead ain't here. Okay, thank you. I know this thing. We're bleeding out. Alright. It's in the mountains. Absolute Radiance is a massive ramp up in difficulty with, and you kidding you not, 8 phases. When Rob, you fought Evaterno for the first time, he wasn't that difficult for you, even though he's the hardest boss in B2. But in your opinion, the final boss is probably the hardest for you. I didn't have a crazy tough time with the final boss of Blasphemous 2. Evaterno did mess me up. Or maybe I have this backwards. Wait, what was the final boss? I'm remembering Evaterno, and then I cheesed him. Oh no, that final boss was rough. I'm starting to vaguely remember.
Even a wise Bennett. However, what I do know is that sorrowful.
Alright, so he doesn't say anything else about Petrus. You haven't done the Pantheons yet? They add a new dimension of difficulty. Like, I think combat is a lot more fluid in Hollow Knight. Which isn't to say that it's bad in Blasphemous. But there's like a lot more movement tech that goes along with it. That requires a lot more precision than this. Like, this is just, I don't know, like time, like precise with the timing sometimes. What a jerk. Oh, Jabriel is related to the Petra stuff. I blocked way too soon because I saw him moving. So this does heal me at least 2 things. But it is very slow, but, you know, just don't get hit. He's the dude entombed in Petrus, okay. I forgot to go get my Bioflask upgrade. I guess I could have gone back down, Hondo. I mean, we'll need to do that eventually. I was honestly thinking of just going up the mountains. Dried clove.
Merciful be, penitent one. With your contribution, the work of this brotherhood carries on. time outside these walls past, but if your penance sorrowful.
Time is convoluted, indeed. So if I remember correctly, that linen we can use in the fountain. Use this rag that seems to slightly vibrate at times, emitting an unintelligible buzz. The affliction sometimes leaves its mark on mundane-looking objects, unable to reveal the miracle under its mantle of corruption. I thought the affliction was done by the miracle, so the miracle was corrupted? Febrile as he was, he hardly noticed that someone had sat down next to him. A gentle hand patted a white cloth on his forehead. It was a fabric of the utmost softness, which allowed light through it as if it were a sheet of paper, and was soaking his feverish sweats and providing such relief that he could not help but fall asleep. When the cloth was soaked, the nun got up and handed it to the Mother Superior, adding, "With this we will be able to have his confession." We really don't hear about Mother Superior very often at all. Hey Tony, how's it going, my man? You been out of the loop because of bullcrap? Have I been working on any Elden Ring stuff? Yes, but not super actively. I'm trying to finish up like one other big project, and then I'll be working back on like the long form essays. But yes, but no, but maybe, kind of. Like, I've got thoughts percolating. They're not going to be like anything too groundbreaking, but just want to give my take on a few things. And Mao, welcome back in. How's it going? The holy oil wasn't required for the 100% for Blasphemous 2. It was the last skill you had to acquire for Ruego al Alba. The holy oil was for the sword? I don't know how that works. So we can access this now. So I wonder if this is related to the guy. I want to pay attention to this thing though.
This place is another dream, penitent one. They believe me a saint worthy of devotions, and the only thing I granted to their prayers was the saltpeter that runs through the stark land and rises through our bodies. The punishment of the miracle for the false idol is to grant them false holiness.
I wonder how that relates to the hands. And yes, Mao, yeah, last night I did the true ending for this. So right now I'm in New Game Plus, which is why I've got the 3 dots for my life bar right now.
Do not try to obtain my name, for it is also covered in salt. Bring me anything that can be blessed, so you might crush this fate of mine and let me cross to the other side of this false dream.
So there is an other side to the false dream. I wonder if that also connects into the other side of the dream in general, or if then he'll be able to go to the true dream, if this is a false one.
Behold the linen cloth that soaks the sweat of fevers, of thoughts, of dreamt sins. A tool that obtains secret and forbidden confessions, even from those who already departed to the other side of the dream. In the name of the High Wills, I bless this relic. Watch over it, for it is now pure and sacred.
So we already had that relic, which is why we got tears.
Bring me anything.
All right. So I wonder if the High Wills sent him here out of jealousy then. Both are punished accordingly. So then why wouldn't the High Wills have been punished, I suppose? There's something else I wanted to check. All right. So this gives us 1 extra heart. So that's like our only real defensive option for this kind of playthrough. How do I feel about the High Wills and their world of endless processions? I don't think it would be their world of endless processions. I think they usurped it from the endless procession. And like we're kind of told that the religion of Albero seemed to be around longer than the High Wills, and like the Mother of Mother Church may have venerated the miracle, and the miracle could have been related to this place originally, and then it may have been what's the word? Not absconded, not usurped, but taken over by the things here.
Thou hast called upon the winch of the Order of the True Shrine. In this place, we gather the remains of those who were separated and forgotten, so we can grant them holy burial as our charitable rule prescribeth. Help us these poor souls, O penitent monk in silence. The Order blesses you. In this place, we gather the remains of those who were separated and forgotten. Help us these...
Alright, we need to get the relics of that one girl for the door to open. I forgot how that worked. Okay. Got the phalanx. The High Wills are using the power gained from that world. Right, but they had mentioned that the procession is older than the High Wills themselves. Now, I don't know if that procession is older than the miracle itself. I get the vibe that the High Wills were taking whatever they could and using it for their own purposes. I was afraid that was going to knock me into next Tuesday. AKA the spikes. Oh yeah, we have one hit kill spikes. I need to be extra cautious about that, huh? Bloop. Another phalanx. The calming light of the procession hurts their eyes, so they don't even belong there. Yeah. The will state they require faith and worship to remain eternal, so they jealously punish all who draw faith away from them. So I'm assuming you're getting that from the Petra stuff, because I don't recall that. Which, I mean, I could just not recall it. So we've got 10 Pie Daddy over to the left. And we can't... Oh, wait. We can go through here. Okay. That came out a lot faster than I was expecting it would. Wait, that thing's still alive? What the hell? That's annoying. Don't hit me, bro. Alright. You're getting that from what I've learned, what I'm learning, and what I've yet to witness. That doesn't help me if I think what you just said right there is something that I've yet to witness, and I ask you about it, essentially. You don't remember which is older? The procession is definitely older. The High will say that directly. Ah, I hate the ladders. I hate the ladders. There we go. been literal years since you visited the lore. That's fine. Where olive trees wither. So for me, one thing that I would like a lot about a Metroidvania would be more diversity in out of sequencing things in terms of how they like affect the playthrough. So for me, like the Estrus sequence of events would be pretty cool, but unfortunately I only have experienced it that way, so I don't really get to experience it in a more fun way this time around, which is fine. So I'm just trying to reconcile whether or not I think there should be stories consequences or like mechanical ones or both if you out of sequence things a little bit in a Metroidvania. The Children of the Moon for being worshipped, the Salt Guy is obvious, and Jabriel, although he's a messenger.
Contrite and humiliated be the heart, penitent one in silence. You stand before what remains of Gemino. Oh, do not fret for me. The cold is merciful, for it relieves our pain and numbs us before it leads us to our deaths. Perhaps the miracle the others spoke of has come to me, here in this iron tomb, lengthening distress more and more. To a promised land you direct your march, to the place where the frozen and the burning embrace in communion. Let me ask of you the favour of bringing me a few drops of the oils that once came out of these icy olive trees, the ones that ended up scorching the faces of every pious person who ever reached the summit. As my last wish, before it is too late for me, let me feel that pain. Take this.
You acquired empty golden thimble.
My numbed arm become another branch of this withered olive tree. Hurry up, I can still hear the call.
Alright, so this time I think I'm gonna leave him to die because I saved him the first time around. Empty golden thimble. Thimble adorned with gold carrying an inscription that reads, "Only cold gold can carry the redeeming oil." Number 1. A young villager named Aurea had such a beautiful and pious face that even as a child, statue sculptors took her as a model for their creations. Her face became so recognizable that little by little, people took her as the living, breathing image of divinity until it reached a point where they ended up taking her out on procession and even replacing their own images. Such was the fervor around her that she could not bear to be mistaken with the divinity and burned her face with boiling oil to gift her pious beauty to God and took up the habits of a convent. Which, if we're talking about the higher will's jealousy, dang it. It's a little bit curious what they would have done to her if she hadn't done that, because, wait, this is already open? Oh, because there's an extra well. You've acquired incense garlic. Confessions of Tirso Part 6. Ever since then, our pious kisses have saved hundreds from the affection of the miracle that ravages these lands, and from then on, our congregation has been called that of the Kissers of Wounds. Interesting. So it makes it sound like the Kissers of Wounds practice may have actually predated the miracle coming to Albero. I could use my miracle, of course, but whoops. Wasn't trying to do it quite like that. Bro, why are they so tanky? I think I need to jump up to the top. This is scary. Dude, this is gonna be so annoying later on having to deal with enemies like this. Because these guys weren't even ever that tanky. They're gonna respawn! I forgot about that. What a jerk. All right. Mao doesn't know how they changed the localization and how that affected things. That's definitely fair. Man. I do wish you could move around while charging the weapon. I don't know if this is gonna hit it. Okay. Run away! Run away! Well, all that for some tears. I'm crying. You'll hold that prayer dearly because of it you beat Isadora. That's kind of how I feel about Articuno, which doesn't seem like it would relate at all because in many ways it doesn't. But in Pokemon Red, I had wasted... Well, I don't want to say wasted. I used my Master Ball on Articuno because that was the first field boss Pokemon I discovered. I was like, oh, this is different. Not knowing about Zapdos, Moltres, and Mewtwo, I thought I killed it. And so by the time I fought Mewtwo, I didn't have a Master Ball to work with, and he was destroying me. And my Articuno froze him, and in that game, there was essentially no way to get out of freeze. So I was able to chip Mewtwo all the way down to like 1 HP and then just like keep spamming Pokeballs at it. So I had used like all of my Ultra Balls. Dang it, I'm gonna die. And I was down to Great Balls and I was just like over it at that point. I had like 6 Great Balls left in my inventory and I was like, alright, if this one misses, I'm gonna quit the game. And then it caught Mewtwo because my Articuno had permafroze it. And so because of Articuno, I was able to catch Mewtwo as a kid. So I've always had a soft spot in my heart for Articuno because of stuff like that. How's I supposed to get there? Do I like drop down here? Or do I need the item to do it? Or is this it? Oh, there was a pit over there. Maybe I need to use the pit. No, the pit brings me down here, I believe. And then the pre-Jew is like a ways away, isn't it? Oh, I know. I forgot about this spot. Okay, we are perfectly fine. Zarabandas are so slow songs, so you use the song to beat a song? Nice. Master Ball and anything but Mewtwo is useless? I mean, I still call it Mewtwo, so it's not a waste. All works out the same. And honestly, the way that I play Pokemon now, I wouldn't even use Master Balls because they look ugly. Wait, why does she have something?
What I am offering you here, and may my...
Torn bridle ribbon. The soft white ribbon. Oh, right, for Altus. The soft white ribbon used during marriage ceremonies has been torn, thus destroying its delicate embroideries. One of the 3 remains of an unfinished ceremony. The wounds inflicted by a broken oath rarely ever find healing.
Let us be captive. Do not be surprised to find this merchant here. Call me Candelaria, for I will not ask you. Go ahead.
Thanks, Candlestick. Okay. Freeze and Fall Swipe are overpowered in Gen 1. Pokemon couldn't unfreeze themselves. Exactly. So Articuno is like kind of ridiculously strong in that game because of the ice move. You've acquired Immaculate Bead. Okay, so now we can start dying. I didn't hit the thing up there. I am so freaking smart. Maybe. Oh my goodness, it worked. I'm very surprised. I can't believe this worked. But you know what? A dub is a dub. Oh, you can set it down directly? I didn't realize that. I thought it was always for calling them. One second. All right. So why didn't that come back up? Do I have these permanently backwards now because of the way that I went through this area? I think that's exactly what happened. Actually, the elevator disappeared, didn't it? Hey, we got another knot. So, we've started his quest. I'm fine with this progress for now. So I'm going to go back down and then to the left to see if we can't open up that cave that I forgot exactly how to get to. And if not, we'll just drop down and just move back to the left. And then my plan is to go to John Doe and beat the boss there after all. So that way we could end up killing our... Oh, I could kill Tenpai Dad, I suppose. Oh, that was the wrong button. Okay. Oh, this goes at an angle? I didn't even know that. Remains of Tentudia's hair. Okay, so it's good to go through here for now. It's gonna be so annoying. I didn't mean to press that. I didn't see that one over there. Oh, I was pressing the wrong button to heal. Oh, I should probably also put on that bead. Maybe I'll do that with the rosary knot that I just got. Anyway, I think I'm just going to leave my guilt. No, I'll go get it and then... Oh yeah, I could just exit to the main menu. What's his name dies after 2 bosses? Oh, really? It's 2? I thought it would just be 1. Well, then I might do 10 Piedad and then move on out. Oh yeah, I should read these. Whoops. Remain of the thorned hairs of the novice Tentudia that were isolated from the rest so she could not receive a holy burial. Tentudia spent several years in that nunnery, and as she grew up, it became harder and harder to hide her hair. It wouldn't stop twisting and growing thorns, and the blood from the wounds it caused her did not take long to stain her pure white habit. The nuns, upon realizing, were frightened by it and soon began considering her cursed and a heretic, just as the parents of the girl had feared would happen.
This poor lass. Many tears were shed in her blessed name. 1,000 prayers do not clarify whether or not the grievous miracle is a manifestation of true holiness. Still, in our heart lieth no doubt that she was unjustly punished. Find the next remnants. The order blesses thee.
I wonder if the Grievous miracle is a reference to like the High Will's version of it or not. Dang it, this doesn't open yet. Okay. Maybe I need to talk to the corpse for it to open. Alright. So... I guess I'm going to come around here and then fall down if I can to the bottom of Hondo. I should go there. Actually, yeah, I'm going to take the hand route after all. Never mind. I should have healed up at the pre-due, but whatever. Oh, this is closed. Right, plan A. Let's go ahead and fight Isadora now. I don't think we'll have enough skeletons. She'd probably kick my butt, to be honest. Yeah.
bones that bring the bone.
So I'm assuming the only way I could come up through here would be from the bottom, the back. But anyway. Yeah. I do kind of wish that these walls weren't necessarily from the back way only, unless there's like a switch to go along with it. And then we fall down here. And then we fall down here. We grab this little guy. We grab this little guy. Some more quicksilver. We got tears. I cry every time. There we go. I'll come back for that after I unlock the thing. Yeah, so if there's no components of envy, then I don't think it's right to call it, like, jealousy exactly. Let's try the handy little gimmick. Alright, well. Oh, I'm not going to climb the... Yeah, I'm not going to mantle. I should have kept going to the right. Or I guess I could have, like, paused it before I spiked myself. Anyway, this isn't too bad of a thing to come back from. I need to do this more often, though. Adlai's hungry, you're envious of people who've already eaten? Well, if it makes you feel better, they'll be hungry eventually as well. Oh, did I say the miracle? I totally meant the high wills. So we should be coming in from the backside. No, I don't want to be on this side. This is the bad side. I want to go back up top. No, I guess it kind of worked out that I mean, never mind. It doesn't really matter. Just makes it ever so slightly easier to come this way. And this is the backtracking thing. So now we should be able to save it. Oh, I forgot this breaks. So that's how you go down here. Okay. Let's go back up to our flask thingy. Alright. You know what? This kind of worked out swimmingly. Maybe even better than I would have done it normally. Sweet. Thanks, Adlai. How do I even get back there? I don't remember how that opens at all. Anyway, we still have that blank spot up there, which is going to bother me. And all these blank ones. It does make it a little bit harder to gauge like how complete I want to be and like going through certain areas, having like already done virtually everything my first time through. I blocked too soon. Bro, the chickens take 3 hits. That's scary. Oh, sweet. This is what I wanted. Because now I can go talk to Soledad.
Now.
New rosary mystery available. So, I think eventually I will just use spikes to activate this to its full potential. Otherwise, for now, I'm going to equip this thing with the extra heart slots. It might actually be easier to save it here. I love that DLC. Am I going to be playing the Blasphemous DLC, the Blasphemous 2 DLC tomorrow? That is my plan if like I get it all downloaded and everything is released by the time of tomorrow's stream. So yes, potentially. So these things should close. Let's take this off for now. That's what I get. Is it only this guy? Why did he not spawn at the same time? Oh, that explains it. I didn't mean to do that. So I guess I really only need to worry about those once. But I'm not happy about Brunhilde's showing back up again. She's going to be really annoying if they're all this tanky. Which now that I think about it, I really don't know what most of the enemies are called. I was like, oh no, even the statues are tankier. Maybe I should do this now, actually. I'll try it. Duh. I need my pearl upgraded. I wasn't counting on that. Alright, whatever. Oh, so it'll be available in the morning for at least Honduras. Which that's probably around the same time zone I am. I don't know. it isn't on the PS4 store yet, so you'll see when it updates. Oh, that's actually a good question. Is this being released at the same time to the consoles? Because not all PC games do that. And granted, this one seems like a more of an indie title, so I would be surprised if it didn't have a cross-console release. But I guess it wouldn't necessarily be out of the question now, would it? I keep trying to cast my prayer when I'm picking things up. It didn't dash again. Man, this is pissing me off. That time me getting hit was totally justified, but the other ones weren't. Alright, I'm fine with dying there. I mean, I'm annoyed that the dash didn't work earlier. And I can't even blame the controller because the PS5 triggers are so damn sensitive. There's just something janky about this game. Because there's no way that I had, like, that it was still on cooldown. I need to put the bead on. Like, I wasn't actually attempting to die there. I'll die on purpose later when there's, like, a spike pit, and I'll just, like, keep jumping into it. I didn't attack, so I was a little bit surprised at the... What just happened? Oh, my monitor just died a little bit. That's weird. Must be an HDMI thing. I can still see on OBS, so that's how come I didn't die right then. But I wasn't expecting that. So anyway, hey Stella, how's it going? Welcome back to the stream. How you doing? We just got a... Knot of a rosary rope. Sweet. Okay. Dang, I've already got, like, most of them? I wasn't even necessarily going for them. Oh, so we have 2 more after that. Okay. I thought we were at the 1 mark. So we're gonna get ganked by her. Bro. I need to not attack her when she spawns because she can only take 1 hit at a time anyway. That sucks. I was gonna be real mad if that killed me. Didn't I kill them both? Okay, nope. There it is. Okay, I do have that thing on. Oh no! They're all gonna respawn regardless. This is gonna hurt. Oh, yeah. I don't knock those back. Duh. I should have known better. Okay. What's my favorite type of game from art styles to features? The RPG genre. Someone programmed a sign on the highway next to your work to say, "Watch out, eerie creature lurking," which with all the fog really works. I'm like, oh no, is that sign supposed to refer to you if that's next to your work?
Now let my fingers tie a new mystery. return. May your
Alright. Since I'm consistently dying, let's go ahead and equip that stupid bead. Simple bead, devoid of purpose. Its pristine surface has never been soiled by fervent fingers. Quote, I have something for you, and for you alone, revealed the gypsy to a monk who had just stopped his donkey as she uncovered a white stone possessing a strange beauty. It comes from the darkness of the ocean floor. Contemplate its purity. Look at its immaculate white, its virgin brilliance. What could be purer than this for your rosary, brother? Yeah, so for this immaculate bead, I do wish that they indicated in some way a little bit better that you needed to die with it on. Or that you needed to die with it on multiple times, and once that was done, to interact with those statues. Because that's a little bit too nebulous for me. I'm annoyed that I got hit by that. Screw these guys. Last, you're not an eerie creature? Not with that attitude. Let's grab this jerk. So there's iframes with that. I mean, I knew that, but I was just a little bit surprised by the degree. This is the boss. Altus Gracias is down to the bottom left, but this doesn't save. Did that lord just say gypsy with an I? Yes. So that one shot, dang, the drop attack is good. Altus Gracias is down here, so we have a baby to get. Which I had just cheesed with my lightning. Because I don't feel like grabbing the thing. Oh, so this is where we place all the offerings? Right. So I'll wait until we get all three. You were asking about the gypsies in another stream before coming here? That's funny. I never equipped anything. Oh, yes, I did. I equipped the bead. Alright. Let's get beaten up by this boss. So she ages.
From a place of blessings have I been entrusted with watching over you, penitent one. Thus it has been arranged. My name is Viridiana. I have been granted a gift with which I can assist you in carrying your burden if required. But only you can make that choice.
Alright, Ask Next, you have a good night, and thanks for joining as always. And then, hey, I-Man, how's it going?
Penitent one in silence, will you require my assistance with your next task? Here I shall remain, lest you change your mind.
Oh, you're just talking about them? So this is attack speed. So I'll probably want to use this when I Bile Flask. Or before I Bile Flask. Oh, they have the same movesets as the annoying ghosts in Blasphemous 2 with their like spear things. Did I get iframes for climbing. Come on, bro! Alright. It feels like we're scrolling faster this time around. Wrong button. Didn't she have like a beam attack? Yeah. Oh my goodness, I was not expecting that. I'm gonna die. Aw, man. Okay. Oh, maybe I could have lived on the left wall. That wasn't too bad. I mean, I got really annoyed that I kept missing that one ledge grab, though. That probably could have unironically saved me. Your typing is as bad as usual. Wrecked. I should have, man. I should have recovered my fervor. At least she's doing the annoying thing now, right? Let's just go all the way up, because it's kind of garbage. Come on, grab the ledge. Oh no, I'm gonna die. I was gonna be so pissed if she just kept killing me right there. I wasn't paying attention. Okay. It's 5 a.m. there. So you're exhausted either way because you either haven't gone to sleep or you've stayed up too long. Why is my cable keep screwing up like this? I forgot to fervor up. Smart. Got an idea. I was afraid that was going to keep going to my doom. I need to get up here and heal. If I could get off the wall, that'd be cool. I'm gonna die. Okay. You know, I think I'm just gonna use the shields. So let's heal up. This button. There we go. And then we equip this. I know the Debla is really good against them, but But I think this might get more hits off if they're all around me. This version of the health bar reminds you of Hollow Knight? Yeah. Wow, they already did this much damage to me? Holy crap, I'm gonna die. Heal. That sucks. Okay. There goes my grief. My guilt, rather. There were 2 gypsy presidents in Brazil, and they're the only gypsy rulers in all history? I did not know that. That's interesting. Keeps hitting me. I didn't see them firing because it's on top of me. Still in range. That sucks. This should be it. Let's heal. Oh man, they almost got me right then. There we go. Requiem Aeternum. Feels so strange, like how? Yeah. Feels a little bit weird not having the achievement bubble go off. Alright. Show me what you got.
In the name of the great ordeal and the sons of the miracle, when you humbled yourself before my most holy body, you have been granted the presence of my golden visage, custodian of one of the 3 sorrows of the soul in penance. Our miracle has chosen me amongst all the peers, just as it chose you, to walk on the sacred sea. May the gold in my visage melt and erase the contrition of your soul. Heart of guilt, return now from the dream.
So we got that Holy Wound of Contrition, which that stays in the inventory pretty much permanently. The miracle created the golden visages from the very fervor of the uncorrupted saints in order to preserve them eternal in the forbidden dream. 3 identical faces covered in torrid gold are the guardians of the 3 wounds in His Holiness's soul. 5 more minutes. So here we have this guy again.
You have carried out the first humiliation of penance.
I thought he said few, not you at the beginning. I was like, oh, well, others did this? What?
You have been allowed to meet the visage of contrition. You have yet to prostrate before two last holy visages. Sorrowful be the heart, penitent one.
Alright, so I think we have a hand over here. Or does this elevator go all the way up? I don't remember. No, this should, yeah, it should be her.
Blessed are the eyes that with devotion see my tormented heart. Let the ones who are joyful in affliction and fasting come to me, for they are pleasant penance. 6 sting pains lance my flowery breast. Take the first one and purge one of your 6 mortal stains of the soul.
Hey Platinum Chip, what a time to walk in. So we do get actual maximum health from that. That'll probably make going through this game a lot more manageable now that we can live a little bit longer. Aha. Do I even want to go back up to town yet? Not exactly. I'm just going to go back. Did the grape room disappear? I'm not sure which one you're referring to. I whiffed it. Okay, sweet. This is the chalice of inverted verses, which I'd been talking about quite a bit. Nothing happened, of course. Rusty iron cup of simple appearance. Its interior is embossed in lackluster silver and depicts rows of spiral verses which descend to the bottom. These rhymes speak of pagan beasts and forbidden fruit. But Father, where are all the idols, paintings, and statues that the Mother has seized and banned? If they were inspired by faith in our miracle, they should not have been destroyed, for it would have been before it would be a grave sin. I don't know, dear son, but I would bet my faith that those underground galleries hide more than air. So that's kind of a hint that whatever was going on with the Mother of Mother churches, they replaced their original idols with other things. Got a navicular of Canny Who. So we're going to go to the left and then up. And let's check the rosary thing. It should be pitch black now. Yep, true guilt. So now we can do our little gauntlet and see how that goes. Man, the gauntlet's actually going to be a lot more difficult now because things aren't going to die in one hit. Should have done that. The things that we have to kill are from the old faith. It seems that way. And there's something else that talks... Oh yeah, it was one of the relics that pertain to the archdeacons. They talk about it. About how... the church was different. Like the church of this land was different from what they wanted to practice. So we should be getting ganked here. Where's that in the other room? I just got smacked. Come on in. And I just got contact damage. But it's not even worth going to the place like this, because you don't heal up automatically. Right. When the High Wheels appeared, they may have sent a command to destroy all the other idols to make it monotheistic. That's kind of the vibe that I'm getting, yeah. Man, honestly, at a point, this almost just becomes a little bit tedious. At least, like, the enemies don't get that much stronger. Or maybe they do. Oh, man. I just thought about, like, the laser ghosts. That's gonna suck super bad. Like, this is not the altar room that I was thinking of. Oh, well. This is a Brunhilde room. One, two, three. You like these ghosts? I think their visual designs are really cool. They're just kind of annoying to fight. I wish you could hit them multiple times for each appearance that they have. You acquired melted golden coins. I blocked too soon. Time to heal. Oh, it lived. Oh, my screen just died. Okay, it's back. I don't know what's going on with my monitor. It's probably my cable. Certainly not cool. All the enemies are going to come back, so... Oh no! Was there anything other than the baby that I just picked up? Oh yeah, the melted gold coins. Never mind. I remembered. 3 gold pieces melted into a distorted mass that never loses its shine. Maybe this is important because gold often represents the miracle, and if these melt into a mass, so that's 3 gold things becoming 1? Number 3. I was there. I bore witness to that creation. The hairs of the sisters grew and braided, wrapping around them, making a terrifying crunching noise until it covered them completely, shaping itself as an egg. An egg made of rough, knotty hair. In your first playthrough, you thought it was a vision of fire from Elden Ring thing? People had divine visions that were considered sacrilege by those in power? Oh. Let's ignore these guys. So much for ignoring things. Dang it. Let's put this guy back on. Oh, that hit him. Man, I thought it was underneath it. Okay, at least I got all my health back, though. Now I don't care as much. I'm gonna care now? Okay. I thought he was gonna be able to jump on top of me. I was gonna charge up my weapon to attack the statue, but I didn't want to leave myself vulnerable to this lady. Why do chicken guys have starfish on their faces? Is it sort of like a Starro reference? I don't know. I don't think it's a starfish on their face. I guess I would need to look at their concept art, to be honest, because I can't tell what's going on. Time to get destroyed. Oh no, this is gonna close, isn't it? Dang it. Oh no, this is not the one that I meant. I thought I blocked too soon. Oh, I killed the other one too? Okay. That wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. Frontal of Martinus, the rope maker. Maybe I should be reading these skeleton guys out loud, but the vast majority weren't that relevant. Oh no. Okay. You got Tears of Atonement. Oh, the guild thing is way over there. I forgot about where it was. So I guess I'm just going to go left and then all the way down. Allow me to skip some enemies. Forgot about that. Okay, that's quite nice. Hey. Oil of the Pilgrims. Sweet. Now I can cast 2 spells. There's a manual called The Priest of Corruption that is all about gods, fallen demons, and their worshippers. How what's acceptable is dependent on which divine beings are in power. Sounds interesting. So this will bring us to Altus. Plateau Gracias, according to the chat. And of course now the chicken stops jumping. I jumped into him. Whatever. So Mao, do you read like a lot of manhwa or just a couple? I check out a couple here and there. One that I like a decent amount is Tower of God. Right now it's at a pretty exciting portion of its story. And then another one I like is Shalte Gomgam. Right, going up. Let's follow my advice for once and ignore things. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm doing it. He's doing it, Peter. Or you're doing it, Peter. There you go. You read a lot in all capital letters. Man, those things sound pretty far. I thought he was going to land on the bottom platform. I thought wrong. So rather than making this trip again, I'm just going to go to this Prudu. This is a hand. This is not my Preju. But we can still use this. Spicy Yogurt, welcome into the stream. Interesting name. I should put a PNG of the Blasphemous one, the Penitent one, smiling on screen. I don't even remember if that happens. Alright, now we can try our gauntlet thing. And then we have the other one in this location as well. You have to return to reading Tower of God. You stopped reading when you caught up and to let it pile up more. Yeah, that's understandable. I kind of hate waiting for things myself. I think I've said this story on stream before, but one manga that I had inadvertently not read for a decade ended up being freaking Hajime no Ippo, because I literally thought the manga ended after, spoiler alert, after Ippo freaking retires, but apparently it just kept going and I had no idea. And it doesn't really seem like they've progressed all that much in the grand scheme of things, because there's just no sense of progression in that one. We do never see his face? That's what I thought. Alright, here we go. So there's death spikes here. I forgot about that. I need to stop walking into these enemies, huh? Wow. I did this too early. Oh man, not against these dudes. Rip. I jumped too late. Have I ever read Rosario plus Vampire? No. They butchered the story in the anime? I didn't even know there was an anime for that. I don't think I've heard of it. The only vampire manhwa that I kind of read was Noblesse, and then I dropped it because it was terrible. Which, I don't know why so many people liked it, because it was just god-awful to me. The beginning was okay, don't get me wrong, but then when they started to get the story going, it was just not that great. Sorry if we have any Noblesse lovers in the chat. Get out of my way. I forgot to pump up my fervor. We'll be okay with this, though. Stella's read some Rosario plus Vampire. Without Horn said, the only manhwa you actually read was about female mixed martial arts. That's awesome. I read The Breaker. That was pretty good. And then there was like The Breaker New Wave, but I got like halfway through it and then I caught up. And then I think I dropped it after that and just didn't really get back into it. Because it felt like it just kind of became a bit too formulaic. Maybe I'll go back to it sometime. Although I know that they like made a new version of The Breaker for Webtoons. And I saw like the first chapter of it. And it had like the protagonist of The Breaker. Like he was still in high school. And I was like, what the hell is going on? Was there like really no progress with that story? It just didn't make much sense. And so I'm kind of really disincentivizing going back to that one now. Rosario plus Vampire turns into an ecchi harem anime from the second season. So they got the fan service anime action going. That's terrible in a way. Huh. I was gonna complain if you lived after all that. Wait, do I get fervor when my shields hit the things? Oh no, not these dudes. I walked into him. Whew. I don't think so. Okay, I thought that was the last wave. And so that's a little bit more challenging on Torment mode. You acquire Tears of Atonement. So I still haven't run into Jabroni, or however you guys call him. I know it's like Jabrail because it's like Gabriel. You've acquired Budding Sprout. You read about 7 different chapters of mangas that came out today? That's too many, man. Can't keep up with that many. Like, if I stay current with multiple series, they just have to be on different days. Not because I get, like, too overwhelmed with, like, one in particular. It's just, or, like, too many at once. It's just... Oh, so I can't block that, or at least I was too slow. What am I doing? Let's go to the hand again. Then I'll do the other thing. Maybe you just have like 49 different manga or manhwa that you're active with, so that way you have something new each day. But I hate the weekly waits for chapters to release, especially when the mangaka take a lot of breaks between releases, or if they release things inconsistently. Like with freaking Miura or One with One Punch Man. Or no, I called him One. That's a different one. Murata with One Punch Man. Although I guess one... never mind. Without Horns said, there was a horror mystery webtoon you were interested in that's called Everything's Fine. You got caught up with it during a break and you forgot to check back in on it. They aren't all at once. You just check the site a couple hours to see if anything you read has a new chapter. Okay. I'm not guilty or guilty. You're waiting on the translation for One Punch Man that just came out? Looks so good. I haven't kept up with One Punch Man probably for at least 6 months now. I don't even really know why. I think it's probably just because of the inconsistent releases. Bro, that's so garbage. Hadouken. Are those so tanky? They're in chairs. What hit me? Must have been that lady. Okay. Bro, they almost ping-ponged me. I was jumping way over that. What the hell? I somehow managed to block that, even though it was behind me. I should have actually gotten hit for that one. Should have been my L. Oh, it's one of these things. I don't know how they actually work, because they never had enough health. I think they were like the first boss. Is that it? Yeah, buddy. Not so tough without your death spikes, are ya? They finally just finished a bunch of redraws to some good stuff. Nice. Grown sprouts. Without Horns got to the ending of season 1 of the anime and said, yeah, that's kind of the perfect end. You don't need anymore. Same with Assassination Classroom. I mean, it really is a fantastic ending to a season. So if you want to stop there, I think that's actually a really good stopping point. Because it's kind of hard to follow that up. There is some really cool stuff with the story arcs that follow behind that. I can't tell you about the anime quality itself. I watched like a couple episodes of the second season, but the quality wasn't nearly as good as the first, animation-wise. But like I said, I think earlier on stream this week with the... Actually, I want to go this way. We could go back there too. With the anime going into season 2 is kind of like a slower section of the main game, or it was a slower section of the story regardless, so it's probably going to be a little bit less entertaining than the first season. Because like the second story arc just kind of really stretches out extremely longly. Do I take a break between chapters? You can usually keep what you're reading straight, but you gotta stop for a second so it doesn't mesh together. It depends. Like if something is really good and I want to like, oh, what's the word? Settle it in? Absorb it a bit more? I might just like set the thing down and like take a brief break. Oh, this is why, because I never dropped down here. So then we can just drop all the way back down. I think it's probably easier. Oh no, we have the shortcuts unlocked. Okay. I just realized how silly that was because I forgot how many like death traps there are here. I can't access the map this way. I'm on this side of the screen of the map. It's not where I want to be. You know what? I'm going to just do this. Wait, why did I not? Apparently I forgot what is confirm or deny. Oh, I didn't hit this. It's fine. Mira has to be one of the worst cases of mangaka burnout. Bro, why am I getting it deleted? I mean, you also have to look at the quality of detail that he was working on with his stuff. He really didn't have too many assistants. So, one of my favorite manhwa creators, Slave in Utero, SIU, he does the Tower of God stuff. And I'm so annoyed. You can see a really big divergence in the quality of his art as he's like streamlined his process and probably added a lot more assistance to speed up his workflow. Although to be fair, like the amount of actual content that gets released in the chapters now is absolutely obscene. I'm like, how the hell is this getting produced on a weekly basis? Like, that's ridiculous. I wonder if they're like getting more help ever since it got an anime adaptation, because it just doesn't make sense that they could release that much content on a weekly manhwa. Or for a weekly manhwa. Okay. And this happens with other things as well. Like, one of the reasons I started reading Hajime no Ippo way back in the day was because I liked the art quite a bit. But then the joke is on me because that art was essentially just like the early stuff when it was first created in the 80s. And then now it just, like, you would not be able to recognize the characters if you put them side by side. So what sparked me with that? Oh yeah, Mira. So yeah, with him working on the one thing and him also riding by the seat of his pants, that also probably had an impact on that workflow. Oh, you meant with Mao reading 7 different things. Okay, that makes more sense. And Global Sequence, how's it going? Happy Halloween to you as well. The bell in the background scared me. And I didn't go down this ladder over here. Trying to remember, am I coming through this backwards or not? Probably. Forgot about that. Bouquet of rosemary. You got Vertebra Lindquist, the Forger. I remember that name. It is funny to me when they like stumble with that. And I also kind of enjoy how they, like, the vibrations of them hitting the wall can like knock you off a wall or a ladder at times. It's kind of funny. Alright. comic art has changed a lot since the 80s, no matter what part of the world you're in. No, I mean, to me, it's just like the style is different. Like, I do expect the style of art in general to have changed. What happened? Like, I expect the style of art to have changed in general. It's just kind of funny when you look back. I should have been way out of range of that. What the hell? And see how much it's changed within one series. Are you heading out without horns? You have a good night. This is the part. I guess I can go left. They all connect in. For some reason, I forgot I can't attack it from the ladder. These jerks. Oh. Oh no! I may have made a grave mistake. Okay. So now this area is clear. We can go back to Echoes of Salt, and this will take us back around this way. Okay. I don't want to have to deal with this. Oh, just applauding my death? Okay. Oh man, I forgot that the ground torch thing is in the other game and not this one. That's such a useful thing to have. Wow, it lived? Holy crap. There we go. I'm surprised I didn't take contact damage from that. There we go. Seemed pretty bad to fall, hard to fall on that specific spike in that way. Yeah, I don't even know how that happened. Like, I was in the middle of dashing, and I thought I definitely had enough time to go across that way, but apparently I didn't. So I got riggedy ripped. You don't mean Marvel and DC when you're talking about comics? Alright, let's go to the right. You don't like how many versions of the characters there are and how anyone can come through and change a character? I kind of feel the same way. And I remember kind of like getting into discussion with a huge comic nerd way back in my school days and saying like, would you accept a Superman comic just like written by anybody? And they're like, pretty much, yeah. And I was like, bro, I can't handle that kind of like difference in quality and narrative tone. Down is annoying. Let's go up. Oh, I never visited her tomb. I could have really screwed this game up, huh? I forgot about that. Oh no, I need to pogo. So that's kind of the trick in this game. You just always ignore the first lantern and only hit the second. We've got tremors in this area, don't we? Oh man, I don't want to come through here. I don't want to do it. Why isn't it coming up here? I thought I'd be able to hit it. Whatever. I just didn't want to hit it to hit me down there. So I've unlocked that shortcut. Now I'm going to go back to get the Perpetua thing. Which I may as well do it this way. So I still didn't run into Jabroni in any of the Hondo area, which is partly why I came back to explore it so much more thoroughly. I wasn't fully healed. Anyway. I'm also going to take off the black bead, and I'll just put this back on when I try to do the time trial stuff. And what was I going to put on instead? The fervor thing? Yeah, I think that's what it was. Stella says, you don't like the big two is how you'd say that in the comic book circles. Sometimes they change a character's entire reason to exist. Yeah. Stella says it rules. You think it's fun? I think like certain spin-offs can be cool. But sometimes I feel like some artists just try to be like needlessly edgy. And it doesn't really fit the mythos of certain characters in my head. So one example of that, which comes to mind, I know like Batman kind of gets that treatment sometimes. But one of the ones that I think they kind of did it in an interesting way was like that. Was it the Red Dawn Superman? Don't remember how it's called, but essentially, like what would happen if Superman and his pod had like crash landed in Russia instead of the U.S. Like I think that's an interesting premise, and it doesn't feel as cheap as some like other things, as like super gritty Batman. Ah, so finally found Jabroni, y'all. Alright. Red Sun, okay. Global says, one of the funniest things you've seen this year is the full Berserk 97 anime, but they put the outtakes in so that it was just a normal show until Griffith started singing or Casca said something lewd. Not sure what you're talking about with Harley Quinn, like in which iteration of the story. Alright, so let's see what Jabroni has to say.
Penitent one, the moment has arrived. It is your choice that I sound this bugle that weighs down my arms and twists my spine. It is your choice that its bronze exhumes the crystal tombs where the Amanasidas await you. Do you want to make the bronze sing?
Ah, that part is above the preview.
One Amanasida has already awoken, which is why the Saita is already resounding. The Amanasidas of the miracle await you.
My first Amanasida, okay. Alright, so we need to go backtrack. Oh boy. For a guy who's notorious for his propensity to backtrack, seemed to complain about it quite a bit, huh? Ah! Man, I remember how many freaking annoying things we have in here. I forgot that they could do that. They don't exactly get hit stunned properly. So just don't get hit, and then we'll be able to heal up. I got 3 hits in. Sweet. And we're still healing. The Tremor guys are so annoying, yeah. Harley Quinn entered the Justice League? She's just a crazy anti-hero now with her Poison Ivy girlfriend. Like, where's that doctor who fell in love with Joker's sad backstory and became crazy? I mean, characters are allowed to evolve and change. Like, they don't necessarily have to stay in a forever relationship. But I'm also not, like, super involved with that story either. I would do the emancipation thing now, but I need to get the Perpetua thing before I permanently forget about it. Uh-oh. At least we don't have Tremors going with those evil fireballs. Like, I could imagine that could happen. As the face of feminism and being a popular character, of course she wasn't going to stay as the Joker's sidekick. The moment when the sidekick becomes the more popular character. Jameson Ferdinand, how's it going? It's going well for myself. How about you? This is my first time doing New Game Plus. I'm doing the Bleeding Heart Challenge. Wait, why is this not... Okay. That's why it's not open. How the heck did I discover that my first playthrough? Was I just randomly hitting walls? They're tanky. Anyway, let's go get Perpetua. And then we'll warp on back. Also, it's really funny to me that you guys call them like chickens and Tremors too, rather than whatever their real names might be, either to keep it easier for me or just because you don't know what they're called either. Yeah, I think I'm at the point now where I'm feeling like the enemies are more tedious than fun to fight. Sometimes. Like, I don't mind having, like, less health, but also dealing less damage kind of sucks. Although, isn't that actually a part of this? That might be it. That might be part of this challenge. I think my sword does 50% less damage. Wait, no, I thought that was the fervor one. I would need to double check. Why not make a new character at that point? She was. She was new to the anime. Or the cartoon, I should call it, because it's Western. I was randomly hitting walls, or maybe the lantern. Sounds like me. Weirdly, I'm not the only person you've seen call them chickens. That's awesome.
Penitent one, you stand stand before the tomb below which my name, Perpetua, rests. And with it, a body vanquished a long time ago. Although we were already introduced through the wounds of our confrontation, the audacity of your faith now gives us the chance to meet once again.
So two things. I do get annoyed that Perpetua is written with a V when they have an actual U character over here. Like Audacity has a U. I would have almost preferred it would be written like Avdacity, but anyway, that's not too important. I'm curious what happens when you don't beat Perpetua the first time through. Like, what happens when you come here? Is there anything that goes on with this or not? I do the same damage. The enemies just have more health. Okay, thank you.
A meeting behind the back of a miracle that ends up knowing all. You were able to defeat the lie created by the miraculous zeal that possessed my face and armor, but not my voice, which is now free of sin and dominion.
So then, can the higher will-backed miracle not possess a voice? Is that why our penitent one is afflicted with silence? And now I'm thinking about the penitent one's connections to the Father, with my great guilt being his 3 words that he uttered. And so, with those being his last words, he's probably not going to say anything until his guilt is absolved, and that might be a we in the Brotherhood of the Silent Brothers, or whatever they're called, don't talk, perhaps? Is that rhetorical? No, that wasn't entirely rhetorical. You guys are free to spoil things now that I've, beaten the games.
However, I see in you that the guilt that weighs so heavily in both your heart and hands is deserving of such arduous penance. Such is your strength that my brother Esdras, convinced that you will commit crimes against the Church, has asked for my blessing to prevent you accessing such a sacred place. Penitent one, I have seen a different path for you, whose ultimate destination is neither the forbidden nor the sacred places kept behind the high walls of Mother Church.
So yeah, I guess the Amanasida's stuff I would ask to not be spoiled on, just because that was content I couldn't do in the base game, which is unfortunate. And since that is something that is completely new, it'd be nice if that was left as a surprise. Nothing changes other than she skips the line that says we beat her? Okay.
Rise above all that, above even the halls of the dream. This voice of mine is limited. It cannot disperse all the invisible mists that tangle up the truth and mislead us.
So there is a place above the dream, essentially, okay?
You must meet with my brother. He will be waiting for you on the bridge that leads to the door of the holy visages. Take this scapula, whose sheen will tell him you have my blessing, and before which he will surely fall to his knees, as he loves me deeply. At that moment, my soft whisper will reach his ears, beseeching him to assist you.
You've acquired incomplete scapular.
Penitent one.
So you guys are talking about new protagonists for Blasphemous 3. What about Perpetua? They could actually do some prequel stuff. But, maybe we'll get more characters with the B2 DLC. Oh yeah, everything respawns. Do I want to keep going right? No, because it's kind of annoying to go that way. Just want to clear out the room. There. Oh. Stupid skeleton. And that's how we avoid Estra's children. So now you'll... Man, what's the easiest way to actually get back here? I should think about that. Probably staying where I am, actually. Oh, no, I could just go this way. They're probably both about the same, really. Maybe this way is actually more annoying. I'll find out. Mo, that comment is unnecessarily incendiary. I'll ask you to refrain from stuff like that. So... This was the more annoying way. I knew it, but I did it anyway. Oh, I didn't go in this room. Don't we have a... Okay, yeah. Wait, did I actually get one of those? I did not. You know, the refill costs are really expensive when you think about it. I mean, it doesn't matter so much for me in this portion of the game, but for the base game... Actually, no, I guess I did refill like once. Bro, come on, grab the stupid ladder. I hate the ladders. This is so freaking annoying. And of course, we don't have this unlocked yet. Let ladders take the world. They're certainly chaotic. And hey, Meow Laser, welcome back in. That would have been the fastest way to just like let the Gara things fall, but no, I want to get my guilt. Alrighty. Bro. I can't even blame the ladder on that one. That was 100% me. Uh-oh, my screen. There it is. So random. Free to use, He's gone now. He's left his own candelabra. Interesting. No, I don't really regret coming this way too much now. Okay. Still can't go through that way, of course. But now we'll be able to go up. Blasphemous Lord of Lordran. Blasphemous Lord of Frenzied Ladders. I don't know why I read Lordran. Probably just because of Lord. Alright. I guess we're gonna go this way. It's not too bad coming this way. I almost fell to my death just then. What is... My character is stuck. Okay. That was really concerning when I was running to the left and pressing right on my stick. Actually, it was the D-pad. It wasn't even the stick. Swing and chain scared me, so now we should be able to go all the way up, but I'm going to stop at that preview. Can kindness take the world? Do you think like just a day or two that would be pleasant? That's what Christmas is for, right? It's called wishful thinking. How is this so tanky? All right. I don't like the placement of this preview, to be honest. It's kind of always annoyed me. Oh my goodness. Well, glad that worked out. Somehow. All right, here we go. Stella doesn't celebrate Christmas. Yeah, even so, I know like a lot of people will, you know, still take in that holiday cheer. You do, however, enjoy that sweet, sweet holiday pay when it is Christmas. Break it. All right, are we all ready, chat? New content finally. Ooh. It's scary! Amanacida of the Golden Blades. I'm not going to enjoy this run back, I say that much. He's got a crystal! Let's do this one. Why did my electricity already go away? Dude, I'm not doing any damage to this guy. This is not fun. Oh. Oh, even the ground goes up? That's actually kind of cool. I probably can't parry that. Oh, that's scary. Oh man, that's annoying. I'm scared, don't know how to do that. Well, he got me. Figures. Did I just get damaged again? I'm gonna die. Yeah, I don't feel like doing that, to be honest. What is this, DLC prep? Yeah, Methoda, how's it going? I did good damage. I mean, even if that's like good damage as far as the game is concerned, I just don't like how spongy it is. Obviously, that would be a lot more manageable if I had more maximum health, as well as the bile flasks upgraded a bit more. I also didn't get my fervor back up. That's going to be a bit of a buzzkill. I'm just going to do this. Learning her moves, I got it. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. The fervor thing seems okay. I don't know. I just need to deal like a lot more damage. Increasing attack speed when their health is low. I don't know how this works with the orb life that I have. If it would go with 2 or 5 or 2 or 1. Increases defenses. That's worthless. Contact damage. Thought there was something which also increased my damage other than like the flower thing. Maybe I'm misremembering. Oh, the prayer one, right. Alright, so maybe I should just not go with like the attack speed prayer. And should go with the more of a damage one. I'm trying to think of what kind of prayer would even be good against that enemy. There it is. Dang, Shrine's not letting me teleport all willy-nilly or replenish my fervor? Yeah, exactly. There we go. I'm not a fan of this run back, though. Like, it's okay, but it's kind of annoying. I take it back, it's really annoying. When in doubt, Debla lights out. The only thing is that costs a lot. I don't know how much damage it actually does. And I don't have the rosaries to increase the damage of my prayers. Because I feel like I'm not gaining enough fervor to make it worthwhile. So this thing feels like it'd be a lot more manageable at endgame type stuff. Oh, so the crystal needs to go away entirely to be able to damage this guy, I'm assuming. Whew. Alright, so now we're doing damage. Okay. Whoops, not like that, we're not. Did I just take damage from that? That's so annoying. So I know to not heal ever now. Okay. Or not heal, but not block, rather. Okay, I see what you mean about the damage now. Maybe it wasn't as drastic as I thought it was. I should have healed during that. I didn't mean to block that. Oh no, not the crystal! Okay, we interrupted it. I need to be casting my prayers if I'm going to be using them, right? Alright, well, let's do it. Probably going to regret this decision, because it might take too long to cast. I need, like, a long-range one. I don't even remember what this does. Oh, this goes off the walls. Okay, I remember that now. That's everything. Oh, maybe this will be the way to go, because this thing's moving around a lot. Right now. Oh, I didn't go! What the hell, man? Oh, I don't have enough magic to do it. Okay. Okay, I have enough for this. I'm scared. Uh-oh. Okay, I jumped into that attack, but that sucks. I was stuck in my combo. Oh, I didn't see that coming. Heal! Oh no, that sucks. That was my last chance. Oh my goodness. Oh my gracious. I can't move. Okay. I don't know what it's doing. Oh. Uh-oh. I screwed it up. Dang it. I couldn't move after that either. That was weird. Oh, it hit me! I'm gonna choke, huh? I choked. Okay. You know, we can do that. It'll be a little bit annoying. Wish I did a bit more damage. Hurry, negotiate with her? What is this, Mega 10? Hey, Mediocre, how's it going? Welcome back in. That was a nice try. I feel like I probably could have done it. Alright. Need like a better miracle or something. Where's the nearest damage upgrade in the map? Nowhere. I'm kind of boned to have this amount of damage. Unless I get more, bile flask things. Actually, I wonder if the Blood Blade will deal a decent chunk of damage to it. Actually, I wonder if that like crying noise goes away if you complete Altus Gracias' quest. Right, third time's the charm, question mark? She probably has some great physical skills, teabagging. Nah, man, this is headbanging, like you're playing an air guitar. It's the same, but different. So these two are non-negotiable. I could, I'm not really dodging too much. Accelerating the use of prayers, that might actually be good. Dodge distance, I remember that. I like that one. Oh, this might actually be really good for this playthrough. Because I remember the heal amount was negligible normally, but with me being on a hit-based thing rather than a life-based, this might be better. Yeah, I feel like I might go with this. So we're going to take off the toe. Watch me regret everything. It's either this one or increasing the power of my prayers. Oh, well, maybe this. I mean, I could switch it out if I need to. No, I'm going to go with this one instead. Okay. Doe! I got her, maybe. We'll see. Just gotta keep it out of its crystal shell. Don't see what she's doing. Okay, so stay away from her, okay. Stop! I don't know if she got it back. What did I equip it? Yeah, okay. Ah, she hit me! If I get hit twice by that, I'm gonna be annoyed. I'm annoyed. Oh, didn't see that coming that way. Or that way. Oh my god, I almost died. So much for getting her. Alright, so that was kind of effective if I didn't screw it up. But now we're going to have permaguilt? No? Okay. So I might be a little bit screwed. Ain't no skeleton woman going to keep me down? Well, I get knocked down, but I get up again. Yes, that was a tub thumping reference in 2024. Patience is key? Oh no, we're screwed then. I don't got no patience. This ain't no game of chess. Make it. There we go. Alright. Full miracle juice is good. It's great even. going to go with this after all. So I'll need to cast this first miracle early to make my rosary choice. Oh no, it doesn't matter because I have the fervor thing off. It'll probably help with all of her crystal crap. If I can see what she's doing. Okay, so there is a bad side to this miracle, and it's my skill level. Why did I get hurt from that? That's annoying. I was trying to like block in the air because I was in the air, but I can't do that. I just need to like move away from her. So that one kind of just comes at you. Oh, I didn't even see where it was coming from. That's annoying as crap, bro. So I just need to really keep an eye on where that's coming from. I just got hit again. Ah. Bro, that's not good. I'm dead. Okay. I don't think I've seen that pattern before, actually. So looked like under her was a little bit safer. Sure can't air block. Actually, I'm not sure how she stacks up to a boss like Chrysanta in terms of difficulty, because it feels like I'm trying to fight her a little bit at a lower level. Dang it, and I still missed. It's been 84 years. This is like the gaming equivalent walk of shame. Right, here we go. Don't air block. Kind of wish we had the Hollow Knight parry. Alright, cast your spell, then go in. Alright, I kind of feel like I'm a lot more comfortable with her moves. Shouldn't be blocking that one. This is the one that was screwing me up because of the firewall. What is she, Geek Squad? Oh, we can't riposte her. That's annoying. So if I don't get hit, we can keep healing a bit more. Oh no, okay. That's a big if. Bro, that hitbox was garbage. That wasn't even near me. That is messed up. Okay, I mean, I should have healed right there. But how am I supposed to know to not be where there's no weapon? So I just need to be passive as crap when she does that? Like, yeah, it's not the best idea to stand right in front of the boss, but the weapon wasn't flying toward me at the moments that it hit me. I mean, it was, but there was no contact. No visible. And I don't know why my weapon just missed it then. About to turn this game into Sultan Sanctuary. Back away, focus on the pattern, pretty much. But I don't want to back away. Oh yeah, I forgot. You get healed from this. That makes me a little bit less salty. I wish I could like organize this so that way I could put rosary beads into a section that I could just completely ignore. You took a different penance when you played, so you had a completely different strat to fighter. Right. I was like, wait, what is my strat? Well, apparently to get hit by these weapons. Jump. Okay. Oh, this is a bad time. Okay, no, actually it was okay. Wait, where am I? Guys. Bro. Are you joking me? I win, congrats. Is that what that message said? If she actually died, I would be salty. I did not do it, guys. This is the opposite. And now we got people teleporting. It's the super secret glitch ending. Ending Delta achieved after all. Hey Corn, how's it going? How have you been? It's been a minute. Alright. I'm liking the shield thing. I'm not liking getting sent to the Shadow Realm. Been a weird few days in your life, but hey ho, that's how it go. For real. She still hit me. I just jumped onto that weapon. That's not smart. Dang it! I pressed the wrong button. I meant to heal right then. I'm playing even worse now. I like jumped into 3 attacks and then I pressed the wrong button. Me pressing the wrong button I'm not too salty about. I mean, it's annoying, but that's just a pure skill issue get good type of mistake. I was not expecting it to take this many attempts after that one where I figured out how I deal damage to it. But that's the price of not getting good, y'all. It's a steep one. You walk in and I'm slapping the boss around with my giant balls? Well, she just sent me to the Shadow Realm. So I don't know who's got the bigger balls after all. I forgot to fervor up. Oh well. Oh and well. Amanacida. Okay, she's on the ground now. I didn't see when she was attacking. Sweet. I blocked way too early for that. I wonder... I should be doing that, huh? Well, maybe if I had better timing. I should not be blocking at that point. Actually, I shouldn't be blocking at all because I can't riposte. I mean, there are times where I probably should be blocking, don't get me wrong, but not like that. Don't stand right next to her. Ah. Wait for round 2, and then I'll... Oh, why'd I get stuck? Ah! Oh, I thought she pulled out those things. Get away from the front, because she cheats. She's cheating! I don't know how that worked, but I'll take it. Oh my goodness, oh my gracious. Please don't hurt me. I dare you, yeah. Uh-oh. I'm out of heals. This is not good. Alright, so now we just actually have to get good. I'm too close. Guys, I am pressing left on my controller. I wish I could show you my hand right now, but it made me duck. And I'm using the D-pad, not the frickin' analog stick. I do hate it when controllers have not separate buttons for their D-pad, so they just kind of all mesh together. Man, what a terrible way to end that. Alright, I just need to play more consistently. And that kind of has always been the bane of my existence. It's definitely possible. I can't believe I got her so close that one attempt, like very early on, and I'm struggling so hard. Should I switch? No, I feel like the shields have been doing work. It's just a little bit situational. Like, when I have the shields going on and she's trying to regain her crystal, that's like chef's kiss moment. But when she's hopping between the edges, that's bad. So it's pretty free the first time around. Okay. So we wait to shield up. I hit her. Okay. So after the next one, I'm gonna Zarabond. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. She's cheating again? Oh, it's this one. Okay. I think I walked into it. Okay. We're gonna go for broke, and I got hit. I want her to crystal. I was trying to block, but that was not good. Alright, so next time we're going to Zarabond. That was not what I meant. Well. Man, that would have been a perfect time for that. I need to take my heals a bit more seriously. And try to gain as many points back as I can during them. I was trying to dodge. Okay. Oh, no. She's doing 3? Oh, no, I walked into it. Oh, no, that's not good. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, my goodness. Oh, that was not good. I wonder if I could block those. I probably can. So she's pretty low. Oh, she didn't scream. Okay, that's my fault. Crystal! I was trying to do the combo, but I was pressing down at the wrong time. Alright, we don't riposte. I can't use that. We're gonna go for broke, y'all. No, we're not. I don't have enough. Uh-oh, that's not good. I refuse! I refuse! Alright, got it. That was good. That felt like a Souls boss victory right there. You've acquired Verses Spun from Gold. Ooh, baby. Manacida of the Golden Blades Felled. Yeah, buddy. Alright. A fragment of a stanza embroidered in gold thread on blue silk. It does not belong to any known song. The golden threads move with a life of their own, snaking through the fabric, but the verses they form are always the same. Night. You sleep when the sun shines, forget your cold and your gloom. Cool. Need curtains in that arena? Alright guys, we did it. We beat the DLC, right? No. So tomorrow we should potentially have the Blasphemous 2 DLC, so that is kind of what I have intended to go through. And yeah. I'm not sure if and or when I'll get back to Blasphemous 1. Maybe I'll come back through here after the DLC, although to be honest, I'm like okay with this content. It doesn't really feel like a driving need for me to go through it though, so I might just like look this stuff up online sometime, because I don't know, it just feels like there's a little bit of a lot of New Game Plus in between the new content, which makes me less excited to do it. I definitely understand what people are saying now, that it kind of sucks that we couldn't do this in the base new game. Although, on the other hand, it does make sense because this content is definitely a lot more difficult than the other stuff. Maybe it wouldn't feel as difficult without the damage penalty, but they could have like balanced it a bit of a different way, I suppose. And of course, like if you just manage to stumble upon it, I don't see why you shouldn't be able to do it. Or if you actually, it would be perfectly fine, I suppose, if they put the Petrus item, like the bell, later on. Which, so I'm assuming, I was going to try to open up my map to show it, but that's right, we don't have the full map. I'm assuming that another Amanacida is in that one room that is like the throne room behind like the Ferris tree that I couldn't access before. Like the 1% of the map that I couldn't do. But maybe not, who knows. So, yeah. Somebody knew the song to embroider it? Or maybe we did it just now. You guys won't say. It sure, maybe, definitely might be. Perhaps, perchance. Yeah. So, okay, folks, that'll be it for tonight's stream. Thanks for joining me on like the pseudo lore through of Blasphemous 1. And we will begin the DLC for Blasphemous 2 starting tomorrow. So until then, take care, stay safe. Last Protagonist out.